Do you guys think there's such thing as too old?
For a man or a
For
woman?
a man or a woman?
Like the difference between them?
That's actually a pretty good question. So I mean, you mean age gap specifically, or the
the age gap?
No, I don't think there's no.
I think honestly, once the guy is mature, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
I mean, generations is gonna be different, but like, I mean, still.
Ideally, probably somewhere between 7 to
10 years.
15, 7 to 15 on that scale, because it could range very drastically depending on culture, country, upbringing, etc.
I said 10, bro. 15's a.
Well, I'm saying in all because depending on the culture and stuff like that. That's why I gave it more variance, 7 to 15.
Okay.
But I would say for a man, right? Like a guy can get married and bust a nut till whenever. For a woman, I would say, yo, you want to be married by the time you're before 30, at least.
30. Did you see Britney Spears' husband?
No.
Which one? The Kevin Federline guy?
I don't know, but they showed a video of her when she was like younger with this little boy, and they're saying that that's her husband now.
He was younger,
and that there's a 15 year difference.
You know what? That's a perfect example. Britney Spears, that what you just described, that's a perfect example of what happens when a woman becomes too successful and basically she outmarkets herself. And what I mean by that is Britney Spears now is kind of in a point, and for those of you that don't know, because she's kind of, if you're young, you might not know who the hell she is. Famous pop singer, literally took over the world in the fucking 90s and early 2000s, etc. She was at the peak, but her status, her income, her stature, all that stuff, like basically what it's done is it's made 99% of men not qualifiable for her to her degree. So now she's older, way past her peak. So she's got to settle. And what does she end up doing? What you just described.
With a younger man.
She's with a younger guy that probably isn't on her social status, etc. And she's got to settle down. And I tell you this, women are almost never happy when they're in a leadership role, which she's inevitably going to be with this guy.
Did she make that song? Oops.
Yeah.
She married this guy.
Lost it again.
Oh, tell me, baby.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That's way before her time. But yeah, Britney Spears, it's our generation of Madonna, essentially.
She's like a sugar mama.
Essentially, yeah.
Basically.
I thought she
but that's what happens a lot of times when women become too successful, is they get stuck a lot of times with guys that they would never be happy with. She married Kevin Federline, who I think was a backup dancer of hers back in the earlier 2000s.
Nigga won a jackpot.
Yeah, he won a jackpot, but it didn't last because it never lasts when a woman is in the leadership role.
Yeah, she just got married.
Yeah, that's L.
All right, Dr.